Hi guys, welcome back. So today is going to be more of a natural themed kind of makeup look. I'm going to be doing individual lashes. I'm going to get started with more of skin prepping. So we're going to go ahead and start with a toner. This part of my hair is just doing its own thing. This is going to be more of a natural kind of a makeup look. I'm going to be doing individual lashes because they seem to just be more natural. I do have clips, and for my foundation part and with my primer and stuff, I am going to clip my hair back because I don't want to get foundation in my hair. Okay. I'm going to be using this Ipsy primer again. It's the organic one. I do remember that I didn't love this on my nose, so I may add something else also onto my nose, but I'm just applying a primer to my skin. I'm going to go in with a little bit of MAC strobe cream too, just around some areas to get more smooth skin, because I think sometimes with that primer from Ipsy, it can leave your pores around your nose looking a little bit crazy. And I'm going to just apply a little bit. Over here, because strobe cream also can be like an illuminizer for the skin. And it kind of leaves you with like a little bit of like a highlighter glow. And then next I'm going to move into foundation. This foundation gets everywhere, so what I'm going to do is I'm using a different shade. I'm using the lightest shade, and then I'm just going to apply it. So this is the lighter one. It looks a little bit crazy. So now I'm taking a damp beauty blender. This is a more full coverage foundation. I used a lighter shade because I just wanted to see what it would look like. But I think I could use either one. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish blending out my foundation. So now what I'm going to do is I have a concealer brush and my MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I'm going to use this to go around my eyes and just to give like my chin and stuff some more full coverage. I look really crazy right now. This is not my ideal hairstyle, but it looked cuter when it wasn't clipped up. So now I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people don't do this. I do this because I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth. My mouth is a little red, and underneath my nose is a little red. I'm also going to put this concealer over here, and I'm going to put it all over my eye and underneath my eye, like so. So I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'll come back and show you how I blend it out. Looks really bad, but I pat it in to kind of make sure that where I want it to be, it doesn't move, and then I go in with a beauty blender. So I'm going to smooth it out just like this, doing this all over, and I'll come back. So this is more or less what a blank canvas is like your face is blank now to kind of work with. I'm a little dry today, so I'm going to use some rose water to get hydration back into my skin, and then we'll move on to contour. Sorry. So I just sprayed some rose water. It smells like really strong, but I like it. It's a floral scent. So if I'm in shambles today when I'm talking, it's just because I just woke up, and that's why I sound a mess. So now I'm using Maybelline Fit Me in Fair and my Quick Trick Stick and Softly Does It and Tight and Tawny being my contour side. I'm opening a new one, and this is going to be our contour and highlight for today. So you guys have seen me contour a million times. That's why I didn't show it, but just doing the nose today gets more of a natural look. So I put some concealer in spots where I think I need more coverage. I'm going to go blend it out. I'm going to use my kabuki brush to blend out my contour. So I blended out what is light, and now I'm going to go with my brush and blend out the contour on my nose. I just wanted to tell you, this is a cream, so it's a little more shiny, and this is more, I think, of a satin, so it's more like a matte concealer, and this will leave a little bit of a glow on your skin. Doesn't really matter to me. I don't have a preference, really. Just something that's full coverage. So I'm using a combination of the both to get more full coverage, to get rid of redness and whatnot. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my nose contour. So I blended out my contour for my nose. I'm just doing that because I don't like to be too warm day to day, every day, and this is more of like an everyday natural kind of a look. So I'm going in with my translucent Kat Von D powder underneath my eyes, maybe on my chin, and then all over the face I'm using this Jordana Fair, what would it be called? Foundation powder? I'm using that. So I'm leaving my Kat Von D powder kind of there to set. That's the translucent one, and that goes with this brush. And then my all over face powder is going to be put on with this black Victoria's Secret brush. So I give that a twirl, I give that a tap, and then I'm going everywhere that I put my foundation with my face powder. Just like that. And then everywhere that I have my translucent, I'm doing this. And I'm just kind of wiping that, but I'm also going to dust that all over the eye to set the concealer on top of the eye. And now we're ready to do eyeshadow. So really quickly, my skin is very dry today. My lips are so dry and my hair is very oily. That's why I did this kind of slick to the side pony thing. So make sure you drink a lot of water. That's what I do. I always drink water. But getting into fall and now winter, I'm going to be getting really bad dry skin. But anyway, we're not talking about that. So I'm going to be using the highlighter Madison Miller and Ophir collab in Sea Shimmer for on top of my lids. This is a little too dark for a highlighter for me, but I use it as an eyeshadow. And I'm going to be going in a little bit with the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette today and using that in my crease and maybe the inner corner and whatnot. So I'm just going to use those two things today for eyes. So I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to begin doing my crease. I'm going to move some stuff around so I have more room. So now I look like a normal human being again. I'm curling my lashes, and then I'm going to go ahead and come back. We'll do our crease and our eyeshadow together. Okay, so I curl my lashes before I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to be doing individual lashes today, but I don't really tend to have to keep curling my lashes. My eyelashes are pretty curled. They kind of go up, and I don't really curl them that long, and I'm going to show you pictures as always in the end. I feel like I'm all the way down here because I'm slouching. Sorry guys. So my eyelashes are really curly, so I don't really have to really curl them that much, and then they stay pretty curled throughout the day, so I'm curling it now. So this one part of my hair is just doing its own thing. And even if I try to push it down, no. So anyway, I'm going in with Hush Hush from the Bling Boss palette. And I'm going to swipe that like a windshield motion into my crease. So I like to start lighter colors with my crease. And you're just doing that with the shade. So I'm going to intensify this, and then when I move on to my next crease shade, I'll come back. Sometimes I try to be cute and I'm like, let's do it together on the camera, let's do the eyeshadow, but then I can't see. And I'm lying to myself because even the phone in front of me is too far away. I have a magnifying mirror in front of me that I use. So now that I did that, we put Hush Hush into our crease, and now I'm gonna go in with the shade in the palette called Mystic, which is a little bit dark. It's like burgundy color. But we're just gonna apply it very gently and very softly, not poking our eye in a windshield motion on our crease. So just like that, stop, you could smooth it out, and then we're going to go into the lid. So now I'm going to be taking this Madison Miller highlighter, and I'm going to be applying it to my lid with my finger. Just like that. It just gives you a little bit of something. On camera it sucks, but in the pictures you'll see what I mean. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little more shadow into my crease, do my brow bone, and my inner corner highlight. So for me this is good, and I like to kind of do like burgundies and reds together. I think that that goes really good, but you don't care. I may have to pull something else for my brow bone. I'm going in with the color Bling Bling in my inner corner. It's a pink color. It just kind of opens your eye a little bit. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to take that into the lower lash line as well. So this is what it is looking like. I'm going to go ahead, because I don't have a white shade to put in my brow bone, and I'm not putting a pink shade on my brow bone because that's going to be a mess. So we're going to go in with the Naked palette, the first shade, and I'm going to put that into my brow bone and just kind of trying to work that in. To have your arch of your brows. That's what I do. I got a piece of hair sticking out. Just like that. Pretty simple. What I may do is put a little bit of that Mystic from the Jaclyn Hill palette color into the outer portion of my lower lid to give it a little more of a bolder kind of a look. My eyes are so sensitive. This looks crazy, but I put that burgundy shade into the outer portion of my lower lash line just to give it like I feel like it makes your eyes look more open. And I don't take my crease out too far, right where my brow ends. That's basically it. I'm going to do the other eye and come back. So I just totally realized that this is like not a natural eye look. So I'm going to change it to a natural base for the bold eye. This is not what a natural eye is at all. I can't even. Okay, eyes are completed. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put a light coat of mascara on. If I could find my mascara. I'm going to put a light coat of mascara on. Get my individual lashes set up and we'll apply them together. So I have my mirror next to me because that's really important for doing individuals. I'm going to be applying my mascara. I'm doing the lightest coat of this. I'm going to do one eye first and then the other one. So now what I like to do is I take my eyebrow brush. I comb through it just to make sure that everything is really smooth. I'm going to open up my lashes and we'll begin. You're going to need glue. I like this one because it dries clear. What I'm going to do is take, I have two tweezers, one to apply and one to put the glue on. So what I like to do, and these are individual so you don't need as much glue, is I put a little bit on my hand. I'm going to start off with something a little bit longer. I might just use my hand because sometimes the tweezers are annoying for me. Give me 1 minute. So I did a couple of individuals on this eye. I messed up on this eye really bad, so I have to redo this eye, and then I'm going to take my time to do it, and then I'll come back. It's hard for me to film and do it because I'm new to it. So now I've applied some individuals. I did just 3 individuals on each eye because it is more of a natural kind of look. I'm going to wait for this to dry and then I'm going to touch up the top lid and I'm going to apply more mascara. Okay guys, so this ended up being a disaster today. So I do apologize, but I'm not going to not post this because I want to be really transparent with my subscribers, and I make mistakes and every day isn't perfect. I'm not perfect, so this was a disaster. It really was. But this is my final look. I did apply false individual lashes. I did. And I'll try to give you a picture of that. This eye got fucked up. So I had glue everywhere and I don't know why that happened for that eye. This one was pretty good. I didn't really mess up with that one. So these are a little more natural because the individuals, they're not like the deer one that I have on my Instagram. Those are false, but they're 3D. So they're a strip and they're more dramatic. I did struggle a little bit with individuals. With the strip, I didn't. So I don't know, you know, everything is about practice. So I'm just gonna keep working at it and practicing. And I'm sorry that I couldn't show you me doing it because it's a little bit hard and I'm still getting used to it. So maybe down the road I could show you me applying it, but right now I don't see that happening. So this is like the final look. I'm gonna change it to being a natural faced and bold eye or something like that because this isn't a natural eye. And then we'll do a more natural makeup another time because as I started I figured out burgundy crease isn't natural. So yeah. So like and subscribe. If you have any questions about false lashes, comment below. I'll answer them. And that is it, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.